Click the link below. Silent Hero Films. Ooh. So Tank Davis buys the block. It's a hell of a move. That's a hell of a move. Congratulations. Hopefully it's not a political play by the government and him. You know how they give those grants and stuff like that, and they put it in Magic Johnson's names. But even if they do, he'll still get credit for it, right? Because people aren't gonna know. But I hope that, man, it's amazing. It's literally amazing because that area and the area in which that he's in, he should be able to buy the whole city. And the fact that he was aware enough to buy back the block, and I'm not sure how far his neighborhood is. I drove through there. Was it the Jared Hurd fight or the Gary Russell fight? I linked up with a subscriber, I remember. And I can't remember, but we went by the gym. This was before COVID. And man, because let me tell you something. Sugar Ray Robinson did the same thing in Harlem, and he lost it all. You know, you guys know how the story goes with Sugar Ray Robinson being a greeter in Vegas. I wish him nothing but the best. Hopefully he has the aptitude, you know, to fulfill what his idea is, you know. It's an incredible move, man. It's an incredible long-term move. If you ask me, does he have the aptitude? I'm going to say I hope that he does. I hope he has a strong team around him, because here's the real things that he's going to have to deal with that people aren't going to talk about. Theft from black people. Because he's not going to have 100 people working on it at the same time. How do I know? Because I know. Black people will destroy your property value. When you go by them black neighborhoods and those dilapidated buildings, because you can't work on all of them at the same time. So when you rebuild and you put the piping in, you know what they do? They take the piping out and they go pawn it. You know what I mean? They sleep in it. You know, you're going to have security personnel. So I understand the task at hand as to what he's doing. But black people, and it's poor black people. When you invest in poor black neighborhoods and you don't completely revamp it all at once, hopefully he has the finances to do it. He has a team, 100-person team, where he can go in there and knock down all the buildings and remodel them all up together. Yeah. And I don't know the laws in Baltimore about people who illegally stay in your building. Like, I forget what the term is. I'm drawing a blank on it. But what is it called? Squatting. When they squat in your place. And I don't know. I don't know the laws. I want Tank to be successful. But because if he buys the block, he could win, man. Reach out to Bread Man. I'm gonna say Tank. Reach out to Gary Russell. Those are people that I know that own property that are successful. Last I checked, I ain't spoken to everybody since pre-COVID or since I had my show. J-Rock, Gary Russell, Bread Man, Kevin Cunningham owns property. Those are the 4 people on that Eastern Peninsula that I can say that you should confer in and confide in. That is really just a drive away that can really, really help you and become successful. So I want him to win. But the task that he just accrued, that's why you see people working every day, and you always see a fence around the building, and you see like the green tarp so you can't look in. Yeah, because now you can get them for trespassing. If it's open, then you'll have enough time to get them out. But if it's open and you don't go by there you go by there once a month, they gonna be squatting on your joint, man. You know what I mean? So good luck, Tank. Hopefully the community supports this, because it's gonna be some Negroes, man, and people who don't know, oh, you just hating on black people. No, I've invested millions and 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 millions of dollars in an impoverished community. And when you want to develop, wait till you go there. Wait till you leave on Friday and come back Monday, and you're gonna see a man with a cart that's sleeping under there because he want to be warm. And y'all talking about, this is why I have a different perspective on the homelessness conversation. You know, I think if you create jobs, you can eliminate homelessness. I don't think cultivating homelessness is the solution. And I think short-term housing for homeless needs to be uncomfortable. And what I mean by uncomfortable, it can't be in the greater city of your area. It can't be in downtown. It can't be in like the metropolitan area of the city. It needs to be on the outskirts of nowhere, so they can rehab, people can create jobs, you bring enterprise to a community that doesn't have it, you know, and you build. Like I say, homelessness can be solved. Put them in the Santa Monica, put these people in the San Bernardino Mountains. Put them in Berger, California. Yeah, they don't want to live there. Nah, they don't want to live there. But you know what they're going to do? They're going to get their act together. They're going to get a skill. They're going to, necessity is the mother of invention. You create jobs in America. You create capital. Guess what? You get more people working. You eliminate crime by creating jobs. You creating opportunity. The longer, this is why the black community is where it's at, because we don't create jobs. We keep them at the baseline of poverty. And when you keep people, they keep themselves at the baseline of poverty. This personal accountability trumps everything, right? But because the government gives you enough, gives you 10 cents over poverty, you accept it. So how do you make extra income? Crime, prostitution, pimping, drug dealing, gang banging, slanging, gambling. That's why the numbers were created. Cards, Google the creation of cards and why it was created. Do your homework. Get to the baseline. Stop creating solutions based off emotion and how you feel. But anyways, man, congratulations to Tank. I wish him well. Please, Tank, get you a team. Please get you a team. Don't let no contractor get over on you. Consult with the people that I told you about on the East Coast that can help you. I want you to win, because if he renovates that community, he can house people and the money becomes cyclical. They pay their rent. They feel good about themselves. They get a job. They feel accomplished. Because that task alone is going to create thousands of jobs alone. A whole block, thousands of jobs. The security, the people you buy the lumber from, the piping, the plumbing, the electrical work, the people that's going to live there and have jobs. Congratulations, Tank. Hopefully you've turned your life around. And I stand on it. You remind me of one of my students. I don't want you to lose, but I am the teacher that will tell the student, you're going to jail. No, if you're absent, I always tell my students, I fear y'all, I worry about y'all on the weekend because you got Friday night plus 48 hours. Friday night plus 48 hours, and I worry about them. And when my kids didn't come to school on Monday, I called, I drove by. How are they doing? Oh, Hawthorne, what you doing here, Hawthorne? I'm just checking on you, man. I hope to see you at school on Tuesday. I always worried. I taught high school special ed, and this is why I was teacher of the year. I always checked on the kids, always. And the boxer, Kurt Scobie, he'll tell you. He was one of those kids. Yeah, I'm glad I got proof of what I tell you guys. Yeah, he was never one of my students, But he was in my classroom every day after school for 2 years. Every day. He went to the play rehearsal that I created from scratch. He went bike riding with us when we was training for the marathon. All that. Kurt Scobie will tell you. Yeah, what, he's 13, 14-0 now, somewhere in there. But yeah, anyways, man. I know he's an undefeated fighter. But at the end of the day, Tank reminds me of one of my students that won't appreciate me until he realizes the error in his ways and he becomes a man that can provide for his family and be a positive influence for humanity. And Tank reminds me of that. So I am the kid when I look at Tank, when I look at Adrian Broner and them, when I was covering them every weekend, it ain't gonna end well. I told you about the Charlos. It ain't gonna end well. It ain't gonna end well, Tank. All right? Hold yourself accountable. Get you a strong team that's willing to tell you no. Don't let no contractor pimp you out of millions of dollars. Because I know how this goes. I know the game. All right? I know the game. All right? The city gonna say, use this contractor. We gonna give you a grant. Don't let them do it to you, dog. Control everything. Sign every check. Don't put no one in charge of your account. Because that's how they got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with these developments. All right? That's how they get these professional athletes, man. Don't let them get you, Tank. Congratulations, Tank. Continue success. I want you to win. I want you to be successful. You know, like I said, Malcolm X became Malcolm Little, then became El Haj Malik El Shabazz. So it took growth. And according to Malcolm X documentary, there's a lot of mistakes along the way. And like I said, if you want to change, it has to be physical change. You can't say you change and still wearing your pants halfway off your butt. All right. So y'all have a great day. And just got to Kennedy School, about to pick her up. This is her last day of school. And I got to go on to the app, so I got to end this video. And talk to you guys soon. Congratulations, Tank. Peace.